All right, here's a question where you're asked to solve for x. You need to use principles together. So I would assume it's multiplication principle, addition principle, maybe the distributive principle, etc. On this particular question, the thing that typically gets students in trouble is applying a number out front of a bracket to both things inside. Now, in this case here, you just have a minus, but you have to apply that to both inside too. I like to call that the dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking negative because most students miss the second sign. But let me show you how to apply it. So I'm going to multiply the 7 by 3x, so that would be 21x. The 7 by the 6, that would be a positive 42, equals 11. I don't do anything with that yet. But now I have to apply this minus to the x, so that would be a minus x. You can think of it as being a minus 1 times x if you want. And then a minus 1 times 2 would be a negative 2. Okay, so now let's solve from there. On the left side, I'll just leave it as it is. On the right side, I can collect these two terms there. 11 take away 2 would be 9 minus x. Now let's try and get all the x's to the left side. So I'll add x to this side, and those will cancel. If I add x there, I have to add an x there. And I like to do one step at a time. Some people can do it in their heads. If you can and not make mistakes, that's fine. But on the paper, I like to do one step at a time. So this will give me 22x plus 42 is equal to 9. And now I want to get this 42 to the right side. So instead of adding, I'll subtract 42 here. If I do it there, I'll have to subtract 42 over here. So these cancel. Leaves me with 22x is equal to, I think that's negative 33. Okay, so this was the subtraction principle, addition principle. This one up here was the distributive property. Now we use the division property. So I'm going to divide both sides by 22. And so these will cancel. So my answer will come out to negative 33 over 22, which I should simplify. Seems a little funny to try and simplify that, but I think 11 will divide into both top and bottom. So it should be negative 3 over 2, which is the same thing as negative 1.5, but I prefer the fraction version. Typically, you want to look at the question and see what they're asking for. I think they like the fraction version, but both of those would be fine. All right, hopefully that helps you with that question.